Thunderbolts Breakdown, Easter eggs and details you missed. Hey Marvel fans, welcome to Movies Philosophy, the podcast where we unpack the hidden gems in your favorite films. Today, we're diving into Thunderbolts, Marvel's latest hit that dropped on May 2nd, 2025. Directed by Jake Schreier, this film assembles a crew of MCU anti-heroes, Yelena Belova, Bucky Barnes, Red Guardian, and more, for a mission that's as chaotic as it is heartfelt. But beyond the action and drama, Thunderbolts is a goldmine of Easter eggs, comic book nods, and MCU connections that'll make you want to rewatch it immediately. So grab your popcorn and let's break down the details you might have missed. Why Thunderbolts stands out. Thunderbolts isn't your typical superhero flick. It's about flawed characters, assassins, soldiers, and misfits, forced to work together while grappling with their pasts. Starring Florence Pugh as Yelena, Sebastian Stan as Bucky, David Harbour as Red Guardian, and a stellar ensemble. It's a character-driven story with a gritty, almost indie vibe. But what makes it truly special for MCU fans are the clever references to past films, comics, and what's coming next. From subtle visual cues to game-changing post-credit scenes, this movie rewards eagle-eyed viewers. Let's get into the top 10 Easter eggs and details, followed by some broader connections that tie it all together. 10 Easter eggs and hidden details. Here's our countdown of the most exciting Easter eggs in Thunderbolts, each with a quick explanation of why it matters. Shadowy Marvel Studios logo. The film kicks off with a twist. The Marvel Studios logo is distorted, with colors fading into dark, shadowy visuals. This isn't just a cool effect. It foreshadows the Void, the dark alter ego of Bob Reynolds, aka Sentry, played by Lewis Pullman. It's a visual clue that sets up the film's exploration of light versus darkness in its characters. Yelena's Oldboy-Inspired fight. Yelena's first fight scene is a stunner, with shadowy visuals that echo the Void's influence. Director Jake Schreier has cited Park Chan-wook's Oldboy as an inspiration, particularly its iconic corridor fight, Oldboy fight scene. This nod blends art house grit with Marvel's blockbuster style, making Yelena's action sequences unforgettable. Valentina's OXE group. Julia Louis-Dreyfus's Valentina Allegra de Fontaine runs a shady organization called OXE. In the comics, OXE is tied to a life model decoy of Valentina, hinting at her complex motives. Valentina's OXE backstory. In the film, OXE's experiments, like Project Sentry, drive the plot and tease future conflicts. Bucky's Brooklyn roots. Bucky Barnes, once the Winter Soldier, is now a congressional representative for Brooklyn, tying back to his and Steve Rogers' hometown. This detail, established in Captain America: Brave New World, shows Bucky's growth into a leader. It's a subtle nod that grounds his arc in his MCU origins. Rogue nations, Wakanda and Talokan. Valentina name drops Wakanda and Talokan, nations with vibranium-based tech from Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. This reference connects Thunderbolts to the MCU's geopolitical landscape, hinting at tensions that could shape future stories. It's a reminder that the world is bigger than this team. Red Hulk mention. Valentina casually mentions a giant red superhuman rage monster, referring to President Thaddeus Ross's Red Hulk transformation in Captain America: Brave New World. Red Hulk origin. This ties Thunderbolts to recent MCU events and adds stakes to the political intrigue. 4 years since Endgame. A line from Valentina confirms it's been 4 years since Avengers Endgame, explaining why the Avengers haven't reassembled. This timeline detail sets up the need for a new team, the New Avengers, and gives context to the MCU's current state. It's a small but crucial piece of world-building. Red Guardian's Soviet nostalgia. David Harbour's Red Guardian, Alexei, is obsessed with his Soviet past, watching old propaganda footage and decorating his home with posters. This adds humor and depth to his character, showing his struggle to find purpose in a post-Cold War world. It's a personal touch that makes him relatable. Sentry's comic-accurate costume. In the OXE vault, Yelena finds costume designs for Sentry, including one with the classic S logo from the comics. This is a love letter to fans, showing Marvel's commitment to honoring Sentry's 2000 comic debut. It's a thrilling moment that teases his potential as a hero, or threat. Battle of New York artifacts. Valentina's gala showcases artifacts from 2012's The Avengers, like Captain America's shield, Iron Man's helmet, and Loki's scepter, which once held the Mind Stone. These nostalgic items tie Thunderbolts to the MCU's roots, reminding us of the heroes who came before. Broader connections and trivia. B. Beyond these Easter eggs, Thunderbolts weaves a web of connections to the MCU and its source material. Here are 5 key trivia points. The asterisk's secret. That asterisk in Thunderbolts isn't just quirky. It symbolizes the team's evolving identity. Named after Yelena's old football team, the Westchester Big Valley Thunderbolts, they become the new Avengers by the end, reflecting Valentina's rebranding scheme. In the comics, the Thunderbolts often blur the line between heroes and villains, and this nod captures that spirit. New Avengers logo. The film introduces the New Avengers logo during a press conference, a bold yellow font with an arrow-shaped crossbar in the A, inspired by the comics. It's a visual cue that this team is stepping into the Avengers' legacy, setting up their role in future films like Avengers Doomsday, Fantastic Four tease. The second post-credits scene is a showstopper, revealing a Fantastic Four ship with their logo and Michael Giacchino's theme from the Fantastic Four, First Steps, Fantastic Four reboot. Filmed partly on the Avengers Doomsday set, Doomsday filming, it signals the Fantastic Four's arrival in the main MCU timeline. Songbird speculation. Geraldine Viswanathan plays Mel, Valentina's assistant, who wears a gold bird necklace, a hint she might be Melissa Gold, aka Songbird, a Thunderbolts comic staple. While not confirmed, this subtle clue has fans buzzing about her potential superhero future. Indie vibes. Marvel scale. Schreier's direction draws from films like Reservoir Dogs and Oldboy, giving Thunderbolts an indie, character-driven feel. A unique trailer styled like an A24 film, released via Letterboxd, leaned into this vibe, highlighting the cast's indie credentials. It's a bold move that sets Thunderbolts apart in the MCU. Wrapping up, Thunderbolts is a masterclass in balancing standalone storytelling with MCU connectivity. It's Easter eggs. Whether visual nods like the Shadowy logo, character callbacks like Bucky's Brooklyn role, or teases like the Fantastic Four ship, make it a rewarding watch. These details don't just serve fans, they deepen the story and pave the way for the multiverse saga's next chapter. As we head toward the Fantastic Four, First Steps on July 25, 2025, and Avengers Doomsday Thunderbolts proves Marvel still knows how to keep us hooked. Thanks for tuning in to Movies Philosophy. If you loved this breakdown, check out our other MCU episodes, and let us know your favorite Thunderbolts Easter egg on X. Until next time, keep your eyes peeled for those hidden details.